Hi, this is Bett Bollhoefer. We're going to do a chakra-focused meditation to release anxiety, fear. It is based on a podcast from Dr. Huberman and Dr. Paul Conti. The theory is that there's two components to human happiness: maximizing agency and maximizing gratitude. Agency means that we can be empowered, we can live the lives that we want to. And gratitude means that we're doing things to bless others that bring them joy. How can we maximize our ability to be free and maximize the amount of people that we can bless? There's two parts to this, and the first half is the chakras, from the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart. These are how we maximize agency through this half of the chakra system. And then the second half is from the heart, throat, intuition, and then the crown chakra. We can maximize gratitude from this half. So we're going to be getting into the chakras and practice how we can maximize our happiness through gratitude and agency. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat and let your hands sit on your knees. Make sure you're in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. And let's go ahead and close the eyes and get settled. We're going to do some physiological sighs to get grounded. So inhale twice through the nose, fill it all the way up, top it off. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, top it off. Exhale. One more. So first we're going to set a baseline, noticing your emotional state. If you have multiple emotions, go ahead and recognize them. And then we're going to pick one that is most prominent and just breathe into the area where you feel the most sensation when you think of that emotion. And now we're going to notice our mental state. So listening to the thoughts as they float through your mind, noticing the type of thought, noticing how fast they're coming. All right, very good. And now set an intention for this mini practice today. How do you want to feel at the end of practice? Softly open your eyes. So we're going to be starting with the root chakra. The root chakra goes from the middle of the pelvis down to the feet. So we're going to come around on hands and knees. If you have a yoga blanket or any other kind of cushion, you can put it under your knees so that you don't have too much pain. We're going to come around hands and knees, all fours. Put your hands right underneath your shoulders. We're going to start by tapping out the toes. And then we're going to squeeze the toes, release, squeeze, release. So when you think about agency, you can think about it starting with your feet. Having strong, agile, mobile feet are going to allow you to walk away from situations that are not to your liking, that feel bad, and walk towards situations where you have more agency, where you have more choice. Now let's go ahead and tuck the toes. We're going to walk the hands back just gently to the place where we have a nice little stretch. Having strong, mobile feet is critical. So we don't have to cry. Come up to the point where you feel some stretch, but not too much. Breathe into that. And now we're going to walk forward with the hands, tap out the toes, and we're going to move to the ankles. So we're going to sit on the ankle, letting the toenails touch the ground or the blanket. And then we're going to fall over to the right, bring the toes up towards the ankle, towards the shin, fall over to the left, bring the toes up on each side. I'll show you this from a few different angles. So we're just strengthening, releasing the ankles. Tight ankles can impede our balance as we're standing. And balance is the basis of carrying things, having independence, going shopping for ourselves, carrying our own groceries. So let's just do one more on each side. And now we're going to come around to the legs. So having strong legs is critical as part of our independence. So we're going to go ahead and take the blanket, put it behind us if you have a blanket, and we're going to come into a squat. Now squats look like many things. If you want to, you can have your legs really wide, maybe have your hands on a chair or blocks. If your heels are up in the sky, you can put your feet on a blanket, and then whatever your squat looks like, we're going to stay here for 5 breaths, bring the hands together, or if you're holding on to something, that's fine, 5 breaths. Feeling the length, the strength of our legs as we build up our agency through the root chakra. And 5, excellent. And then come on out of that. So we've just worked the feet, the ankles, all the way up to the hips, giving us strong root chakra. We're going to now move upwards towards the sacral. And for this, you can do this from sitting. Bring your legs crisscross. Make sure that your ankles are in front of each other instead of on top. So keep the circulation. We're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to inhale forward, exhale back. So now we're opening up the hips, strengthening the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is halfway between the belly button and the pubic bone. And it's all about our creative expression. It's all about our creative expression. It's all about our ability to be unique in the world. Let's reverse, go the other direction. So we are able to create from this sacral. So when we're being blocked, when our boundaries are being violated, we are unable to create. So when you think about your life and your agency in life, are there things that are impeding your creative process, your ability to be your very unique self in the world? Excellent. Now we're going to come to the center, put the hands on the ankles, inhale forward, exhale back. So now we're bringing this power up to the solar plexus, inhaling forward, exhale back. The solar plexus is right at the breastbone, the diaphragm, and this is our personal power. So as you inhale forward, exhale back, really feel this personal power right here. Our ability to express ourselves, to have our will in the world. This is critical to the agency. So as you do this, think of anything that is impeding your personal power. Maybe it's a relationship, a job, where you live, a health condition. What are those things that are blocking your personal power? And just go ahead and breathe through those. All right, one more. And now we're going to come up to the heart chakra. So the heart chakra starts in the chest and it goes out to the fingertips. So we're going to bring our hands to the chest and then we're going to inhale, opening the arms, opening through the fingertips, looking up, exhaling the hands towards heart center. So you can go nice and slow here, curling in. So we love with our heart center. We connect to our community with our heart center, through our hands, through our service. We serve those that we love. with our strong arms. And this is still part of agency. Are we able to love the ones who we want to freely? Are we able to serve them with our arms, bringing them nourishment or helping them with projects? Or are we impeded in some way? Maybe because of an injury, they live far away from us. Society tells us we can't love the people we want to love. So our heart center is still part of this agency that we want to have maximized to be the happiest people. One more. And now we're going to bring those hands to heart center, and we're going to do a humming bee breath, feeling the vibration through our heart. And as you do this, really think about how can you maximize your agency through love, through connecting, through service to your community. Inhale. And then exhale as a hum. One more. And now just feel the resonance through your heart down to your fingertips. Now we're going to work up to the throat chakra, the shoulders. So the throat chakra is our ability to manifest. Now we're working on maximizing gratitude. So we go from the heart, which comes through the hands, up to the throat. So these two areas we're going to work on next. We're going to take our hands and put them on the shoulders. We're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. You can close your eyes so that you don't get dizzy. And really feel the throat chakra opening, the releasing of the tension along the sides of the neck, and feeling the shoulders release. So let's think about how we can maximize the gratitude that we receive through life. It starts at home. You can think about your pets, your family members, your plants. How can you help speak to them with kind words, serve them, nourish them, make sure their needs are met? When we have the bottom half of our chakras served, that we feel like we're ourselves, we can be our true authentic selves, we have full agency, then we can serve those in our immediate surroundings. We have an overflow of love, of abundance, that we can bring to those people that we love the most. Cuddle with our dog or a cat. Make sure the plants are all well tended. And now we're going to come to the center, bring the elbows directly up. The hands are coming behind the head. I'll show you from the side. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades together and the elbows together. The movement is coming from the lats on the side of the body. And we're opening up and releasing the shoulders and the neck. Continue to think about those who you can serve through your arms, through your voice, with kind, considerate words, with gestures, through the hands. Inhaling as you lift, exhale as you lower. One more. Excellent. We're going to now release the neck. So much tension comes through the neck, worries, stress gets stuck in the neck. So we're going to release that. We're going to take our right hand above the right ear. The fingertips are on top of the head. The nose is pointed forward, and we're going to take the right elbow down towards the ground on the right side of the body, and then gently press the hand into the head. As we press the head into the hand, 5 breaths here. The left hand can touch the ground or be placed on your leg if that feels nice. 5 breaths. Pressing equally between the hand and the head. And then gently come up. Anything with the neck you want to do very slowly and gently. We're going to take the left hand up above the left ear. Don't squish your ear. If you're wearing glasses, bring it above the glasses. And then the fingertips are at the top. The right hand can touch. And we're going to press that elbow down towards the ground on the left side of the body. 5 breaths. Pressing the head into the hand, hand to the head. And 5, and then we're going to come up. So we're releasing the tension around the neck so that we can speak freely, manifesting our unique vision. Interlace the fingers, bring it behind the head, and we're going to press the head into the hands and the hands into the head. 5 breaths. And 5. Come out slowly. We're going to take the hands right above the eyebrows. Don't press the eyes, press it above the eyebrows. We're going to take the hands right above, and then we're going to press the elbows down towards the ground, and then the hands into the head into the hands. 5 breaths. Equal and opposite pressure. And 5. Coming out slowly. Excellent. So we have now just released the tension around the throat chakra, which will allow us to speak, to serve those with nourishing, constructive words. We're going to now do a meditation on the third eye. So our third eye is our intuition. It is our subtle mind. It's our dreams. It's our knowledge. It's even just listening. The third eye is connected to our ears. What are the messages that our friends and family are telling us that we're maybe not able to hear because we have too much chatter? So what we're going to do is do a child's pose and let our third eye touch the ground. So if you have any problems with the hips and the ground is very, very far away from your third eye, I want you to take a blanket or a block or a cushion, a pillow, and put it underneath your forehead. So there's 2 things you can do with your arms here. You can either have your hands by your sides like this, or you can reach the arms up overhead like this. So either way, I want you to make sure that your shoulders are feeling comfortable and stretched out. So I'm not going to use the blanket. We're going to go ahead and come into child's pose. So the big toes are touching. The knees are as wide as feels safe. We're going to stretch either up or down and then let that third eye rest. And as we lie here for 1 minute, we're going to really let our intuition speak to us. What is it that our mind wants us to know that we're too busy to hear? Long, slow breaths through the nose. And slowly come up. Excellent. And now we're going to do a crown meditation. So thinking about maximizing agency, we serve, thinking about maximizing gratitude, we serve through the heart center, We serve those we love, our community. We speak nourishing words through the throat center. We listen for the needs through our intuition. And now we connect to the universe through the crown. So we're going to take our hands in Gyan Mudra, forefinger touching thumb, turn the hands up, and we're going to do a crown meditation. So the crown connects to the greater consciousness, to all of living life, all of life throughout all of time. It's the universal consciousness, the ever evolving, the divine, however you define that. And we're going to just bring our attention up to the crown as we do a 1-minute breathing meditation. So we're going to focus on the breath coming up through the nose, through the third eye to the crown, on the exhale coming down. So you're bringing your mind's focus from here and then exhaling down. If you want to, you can label your breath as in on the inhale and exhale as out, mentally saying those words. And we're going to go ahead, close the eyes and start. Breathing in and out through the nose. All right, one more breath. Excellent. So now go ahead and check in with the aftermath of our practice today. Our practice was all about getting into the chakras to maximize agency, thinking about our feet. You can wiggle your toes a little bit and just check how the legs are. Wiggle the legs a bit. Checking in with the sacral chakra, doing a little bit of movement, gyration, feeling the solar plexus, and then feeling the heart center. You can move around a little bit. So these chakras are here to help us be our own unique self in the world. And then you can think of the chakras from the heart, throat, intuition, and crown, all as our maximizing of gratitude. How can we serve those we love? How can we share our blessings with more and more people, our gifts? So go ahead and feel that, checking in at the aftermath of practice. And now we're just going to notice any emotions that have changed or shifted during practice today. Breathe into those areas of your body that you feel sensation. And now we're going to shift our attention to the mental state, noticing if there's any change in our thoughts during this mini class. Have the thoughts slow down. Is there less anxiety? And now we're going to remember our intention for our practice today. Bring the hands over the heart. We'll inhale for an Om. Inhale. Om. And may the benefits of this practice not only benefit you, but also everyone else. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming to this mini practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. And if you know someone else who could be blessed by this, maximize your gratitude and send it to them. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. Namaste.